Hello everyone, this is the Blue Dragon Gamer, and continuing from where we left off, in level 2 we see someone trapped in a cage. We also see some spin poles on the right. To free him, just step on the switch.
Thanks for rescuing me, Spyro. My name's Blink. Blink the Mole.
A mole, huh? Do you know the professor?
What? You think 'cause I'm a mole, I must know every other mole in the world? I'm just kidding ya. The professor's my uncle. He built me these gloves to give me special abilities when I'm exploring underground. Yep, I bet I'd make a great sidekick, if it weren't for my fresh aerophobia.
Fresh aerophobia?
That's right. I actually have a fear of not being trapped deep underground. I know, it's kind of weird. So, how about I dig a hole and do some exploring?
This completes finding Blink the Mole. We are also given a task to let Blink explore. All we need to do is complete Blink's challenge on easy and hard setting to receive a dragon egg and light gem respectively. First, the easy setting for the dragon egg. Let's take a look at the tips to help us out. Not much to go on, I guess we'll have to figure it out as we go. Along with looking for dark shards to destroy, we also have gems scattered around to pick up. Over here we notice the ground looks as if something is buried. Dig it up to reveal some gems. Here we notice another spot to dig up. Now to continue straight ahead. Here we learn about our laser blaster, which comes in very handy for defeating enemies as well as destroying crates from a safe distance. We also learn about our special goggles, which we can use to take a look around as well as zoom in and out for a better look. Here we see another spot to dig up. We also see some plant roots, which we need to keep our distance from. Now that we got everything, we can dig through the loose rubble leading to the next area. Here at the bomb dispenser, we can restock on bombs. Throw a bomb at the door with the crack to blast it open. Inside, we find some crates. Use bombs to break open the metal crates. Now to make our way up to the top. Here we see a spider enemy. As you can see, they just keep respawning. Here we have the first dark shard to destroy. Use a bomb to destroy it. Now to make our way across the ceiling. Let's blast the spider on the ledge, and in the distance we see another one. For now, let's drop down. Using a few bombs, we can clear away the metal crates. Now to defeat the spider enemy. Oh look, another one. Time to destroy the second dark shard. Now to make our way back up. Across from us we see some loose rubble, but for now let's continue going up. Below we see some dino enemies running around. On the ledge across from us, we also see 2 spider enemies to defeat. Now to hitch a ride on the floating platform to reach the third dark shard. Now let's head back and dig through the loose rubble to reach the next area. Here we see the 4th dark shard. As you can see, this area is rather large. Let's start by going across the floating platforms. Across from us are some metal crates to break. Now instead of continuing on ahead, let's head back and this time go along the bottom. Carefully jump down on the platform below and try not to fall in the water. Here we have another spider enemy to defeat. Around the corner by the metal crates we see the last dark shard to destroy. Before we do though, let's go up and see if there's anything left to get. I know there was a spider enemy up here. It didn't even give us any time to react. This is where we would have ended up if we came across the top on the floating platforms. Now to continue up the floating platforms. At the top is a few more metal crates to destroy. Now to jump down and destroy the last remaining dark shard. A little tip is not to be near the bombs when they blow up. This completes Blink's level on the easy setting, and in return we get a dragon egg.
I found you a dragon egg, but I'd love to get out of this fresh air and look for something even better. Should I try again and see if I can find you a light gem?
Now to do the hard setting for the light gem. As you can see, this time if we look at the tips, it has more to offer than last time. The layout of the level is pretty much the same, only this time instead of having 5 dark shards to destroy, there are 10. Now to gather the gems around the starting area, and remember to dig up the 2 piles of gems. Now to continue forward. Here we have that other spot to dig up. Now to dig through the rubble leading to the next area. Pick up some bombs from the bomb dispenser and blast open the cracked door. Inside, we see the first dark shard to destroy, along with some crates in the back. Now to climb up to the top. Take care of the spider enemy and destroy the second dark shard. Continue across the ceiling and defeat the spider enemy on the ledge. Now to jump down. Here we find the third dark shard. One thing to be careful of is if you've already thrown a bomb and try to throw another one, both will blow up at the same time. Now to blast our way past the metal crates. Time to take care of the 2 spider enemies. Now we can destroy the 4th dark shard. With the bottom cleared, we can begin to make our way back up. Here we see the rubble leading to the next area, but like before, we're going to continue up first. Let's start by defeating the dino enemies. Now to deal with the 2 spider enemies. With the spider enemies defeated, we can safely get across using the moving platform and destroy the 5th dark shard. Now to head back and dig through the rubble to the next area. Here we have the 6th dark shard to destroy. Like before, we'll start by going across the top using the moving platforms. Luckily, this platform makes a great shield against the spider enemy. Now to quickly defeat it and destroy the 7th Dark Shard. Like before, we'll now go back and head along the bottom, but a quicker way down would be to jump from the side of the platform and try and land on the big platform. It is here we find the 8th Dark Shard. Continuing along the bottom, let's take care of the spider enemy. Around the corner is another spider enemy by the metal crates, as well as the 9th Dark Shard. Now to head up to the top where we know the spider enemy is waiting for us. Again, it gives us no time to react. Anyway, let's continue up the floating platforms. At the top, we see the last remaining Dark Shard to destroy. This completes Blink's level on the hard setting, and in return we get a light gem.
Cool! I found you a light gem. There's nothing else of value down there, but any excuse to go underground is fine by me.
This completes letting Blink explore. Now we're back to being Spyro. I know that took a while, but now we can continue ahead. Might as well recover back to full health. To the left, we see some more spin poles, but first we must talk with the Dragon Elder. By the large tree, charge into the wooden panel to reveal a hidden chest. By the large tree, we also see a shop pad. Remember to step on the shop pads to activate them. This will come in handy later. Around the large tree, we see a dark gem in front of the door, but first let's take a look on the other side. Just some gems to pick up. Now to destroy the dark gem. This opens up the door where we see the Dragon Elder. Let's talk to him.
Spyro, darling, you'll need to learn as much as you can to help you in your quest to find Red.
I don't know anything about Red. The professor said he was someone from the past. Who is he and what did he do?
Oh, such a story. How much time do you have, sweetheart? Red was part of the Order of Dragon Elders until his jealousy and hunger for power led him to try and overthrow our leader. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you, Spyro. Confidence, you know. But before you leave, I will teach you how to pole spin. Now, to pole spin, jump onto the pole. To swing over to the next pole or dismount, just jump. You can change direction on a pole simply by turning in the opposite direction.
This completes visiting Elder Magnus, and we're given a task to use Pulse Spin. All we need to do is use the Pulse Spin ability to reach the top of the treehouse to find a light gem. Maybe you'll find other secrets too. Thanks to the Dragon Elder, we are now able to use the spin poles. Use the spin pole to reach the upper ledge. Here we see another spin pole, which we can use to reach the ledge across from us. On the ledge, we have a strong chest to break open. For now, let's go back inside and this time head to the other side. Here we see a wooden panel to charge into. This reveals a dragon egg along with a firework. As you can see, the firework broke open another chest across from us. Continuing our way up to the top, we see the Dragon Elder's bed, which I have to say looks really uncomfortable. Made entirely of wood with 3 small pillows. And what do we have here? A lit candle right next to it. I think it's safe to see what the danger is here. Not smart. Anyway, across from us we see the light gem that was said to be at the top. Behind the light gem is the firework we needed to break open the strong chest from before. Now to go over and get the gems. Now we can jump down and head toward the other spin poles we saw. This completes using pole spin. At the top is a crocodile enemy to defeat, along with some gems to get. Now to head back to the previous area where we saw some spin poles by Blink. Don't worry about them for now and continue across the wooden platforms. Here we see some more spin poles which we can now use. At the top is a crocodile enemy waiting for us. Once inside the cave, we need to avoid the swinging stone axe and make our way across the wooden platforms. Use the second wooden platform to reach the crocodile enemy on the ledge. On the last wooden platform, jump over to the ledge with the crocodile enemy. Behind the gate, we see another dragon egg to collect. Simply charge into the gate to break it. Now continuing ahead, glide over to the cave, which saves us the trouble of using the spin poles. Here we see a trap set up by a spider enemy who's waiting to attack us as soon as we turn the corner. Now that we know their game, we can tread softly and look for any more waiting to jump out at us. At the end, we come across another dark gem to destroy. This raises some platforms as well as smashing the wall, allowing us to exit the cave. At the bottom, we see someone to talk to. Let's see what he wants.
No thank you, stranger. Whatever you's selling, I ain't a-buying. But if you's having trouble with the old sinking stuff, I'll wake up one of those giant lilies for you. Now, maybe you can help me out. These dang swamp critters keep running off with my food. I ain't hurting every week now.
Well, I'd love to give you a hand, but
There's a reward in it for you if you can run these foul critters here off my land. I got these old war cannons you can use. I'd do it myself, but the smell of gunpowder makes me...
This completes visiting Fredneck the Frog, and we're given a task to clear Fred's critter problem. All we need to do is complete Fredneck's challenge on easy and hard setting to receive a dragon egg and light gem respectively. First, the easy setting for the dragon egg. Let's take a look at the tips to help us out. Use the cannons to defeat the enemies before they can take off with all of Fredneck's supplies. As you can see, they like to use the trees for cover. This completes Fredneck's level on the easy setting, and in return we get a dragon egg.
Nice shooting, Dragon Purple. Here's a reward I promised you, a dragon egg. I would have had it myself, but the dang shell on this thing's hard as a rock. Hey, why don't you try her again? See if you might win your light gem.
Now to do the hard setting for the light gem. Pretty much the same as before, use the cannons to defeat the enemies before they can take off with all of Fredneck's supplies. This completes Fredneck's level on the hard setting, and in return we get a light gem.
You saved my victuals. Take this here light gem for your trouble. Hey, I ain't got nothing more to give you, but if you're having fun, you can go again. I mean, if that's what you really want.
This completes clearing Fred's critter problem. Now we can head across the lily pads and get the light gem on the ledge. As you can see, we are now back at the start of the level. We're only missing one dragon egg and one light gem, which we will be coming back for later. Time to save our game. This is the end of part 2 of level 2, Crocovile Swamp.